thought that there were other significant factors that made Carneal do what he did. It was noted in court and in media reports that Carneal was an avid consumer of three types of media: Stephen King's book Rage, the movie The Basketball Diaries, and the video game Doom. After the shooting took place, Stephen King deliberately let Rage go out of print to limit the availability of the text. Thus, Jack would focus his energy on taking action against the movie and video game companies that he saw as responsible for Carneal's massacre. On behalf of the families of the victims, Jack brought a collective $13 million lawsuit against the makers of Doom, the Basketball Diaries, and several other media firms. However, the court rejected Jack's case as they felt that the consumption of entertainment alone would not have been a significant enough factor in causing Carneal to shoot up his skin. If only that type of common sense existed in modern day, where people think that as soon as you laugh in space alone, you might suddenly think that this Mussolini guy might actually be onto something. Despite having failed once again, Jack had a renewed sense of purpose in his legal crusade. As video games were becoming more and more popular and technologically advanced, Jack believed that the enhanced realism and addictiveness of shooter games had the danger of training kids to become shooters in real life. I'm going to say here that Jack is half right, but for a very specific reason. For example, I have played shooter games my entire life. Now, do I want to go on a mass shooting? No, I don't. That's horrible. Why would I do something like that? But But when I was over in America and I went to a firing range